Hi, welcome. My name is Cindy. This is Written in the Stars by Cindy. I am here to do your March 1st through the 7th, 2020 Divine Masculine Journey. I've already shuffled the cards, blessed them with white love and light. And I do want to share that all of my videos are timeless. So even though I do have a timestamp on them, wherever you fall in this journey that you are on, that is when you are intended to see this message. So just know that. So I am going to go ahead and look at where the Divine Masculine is at this time. And this is his thoughts and his feelings regarding his Divine Feminine. I'm going to try to get at least 8 cards to put out to get a good picture of where the Divine Masculine is. I hope all of you have had a very beautiful first 2 months of the year as well. So, and for those of you that are Divine Masculines watching this video, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And for those Divine Feminines that are interested to see where their Divine Masculines are, I'm looking forward to giving you the clarity that you need. All right, we just need 2 more cards. Where is the Divine Masculine? Well, we have several, so I'm not sure. You know, it came out to be an even number, so we're going to go ahead and take it. All right, so it looks to me like we have the 3 of Swords. So this was in the Divine Feminine reading last week, which is really interesting, and it was the very first card that came out. So there has been some sort of heartache here that has transpired, and it could be that the Divine Masculine is thinking about that at this time, but there has been heartache. There could have been some sort of a deception or abandonment or infidelity, a fallout of some sort that has happened. But there is heartache. Further clarifying that, we have the 5 of Cups. This is looking at the situation and making a decision whether to stay or to go. Next to that, we have the Hierophant. So this is commitment. This is marriage. This is, you know, being in the relationship with a serious marriage, or if you're not married, a very committed relationship. Next to that, we have the King of Swords. So this could be the energy of the Divine Masculine at this time. This person is very honest, very direct. Again, this energy was in the Divine Feminine's reading for last week as well. So it looks to me like there is some heartache going on here regarding, and somebody's making a decision regarding staying or leaving. It is a committed relationship, and they're being honest. They're being very honest with themselves, forthcoming, really looking at the situation. And they're not only going to be honest with themselves, but also with the person that this involves. So let's go on ahead and look at the other energies. We have the 9 of Swords. So this is, you know, having a lot of anxiety regarding the situation. You know, things could have been said and done. There, you know, people may not have the whole picture either. They may not really know what's happened. It could be a situation that didn't quite get off the ground, that ended before it was even time to end. And that could very well be why we have this heartache here. But there is a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, self-sabotage. Something happened, and it could have been the divine masculine that caused this, because this is their energy. This is, they're really rehashing things and really in their mind about it now, which also goes back to, again, being very honest with themselves, being very forthcoming, not holding back. And both of these are swords energy. Both are swords energy. Underneath that, we have the World card. The World card is in reverse. So again, lessons that have not been learned are completing. I should say that there's still some answers that you're trying to get, some clarity that you're trying to get, so that this cycle can wrap up. And again, it's underneath the Five of Cups. So this is trying to decide if you're going to stay or going to leave. You may be trying to get some clarity, some answers that you need to be truthful and honest, and so you can go ahead and wrap this cycle up. But there is some sort of heartache that's happened here. There has been something that has happened that has really been very, very hurtful, and there is a lot of anxiety regarding it. Next to that, we have the Six of Pentacles. It is in reverse. So there could have been somebody in a situation where they were helping out another person financially, helping another person get on their feet. But they knew that it was not going to be a situation that they were going to stay in. They very well could like and care for the person deeply, but and want the best for them. But once that situation has been resolved, they're willing to let that go, and so they've known this. They've known this. So again, that's kind of what this honesty is that's coming out right here. There could have been some deception as well that's caused this heartache regarding finances. So it could be surrounding finances as well. But that is kind of the cycle that's being wrapped up here. And, again, all up in their mind about it as well. Next to that, we have the Magician. So again, the Magician is in reverse, which is, again, a deception, being deceptive. And a lot of times it is in the realm of money, or it can be infidelity. So whatever has gone on, I'm going to, it feels to me like there is money that is involved surrounding the masculine right now. And that is, that is kind of where he is. It's an ending, which again, we looked at last week, making a decision was really healing from a situation, was getting very clear for sure in his emotions. If the situation hadn't ended physically yet, emotionally, it pretty much had. And, I'm not seeing, I am seeing, the anxiety going on regarding the situation and the heartache that has gone on. So it could be that this week they are, a little bit in their emotions. But again, this is swords energy. All of this is swords energy, which is more in the head. It's more, less feeling and more thinking, more gaining clarity regarding this situation. Yeah. So underneath that, we have the Six of Wands. So this person is definitely wanting success in this situation. It is a successful situation, having victory. And yeah. So it could be that they are wanting to start a relationship with someone else. It could be that they're ending a situation right now that is involving money and wanting success in all of that. But they could be wanting, to move on with someone new as well. So there is that option, or there is that possibility, I should say. Next to that, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is starting, it could be starting a new project, a new venture of some sort. It could be not having a lot of resources now, but the ability to grow your resources immensely. So, they could be looking at ways to grow their money. Again, there is they're making a decision. They're making a decision regarding their romantic situation. The cycle is just, in a position where it is closing out. It is completing itself. It does involve money. They're wanting success, and again with money, they're looking at ways to grow their finances as well. So next to that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is in reverse. Again, this has to do with foundations, both of these. And they are both aces, this is a page. So this is an ace. This is, this is where you are. It's in reverse. So it's like something is not working out. It's, you changed your mind regarding this situation. This situation is done. It's a cycle that's repeated itself, and it's just, you're not on the same page. You're not wanting the same things in life. And so he's clear about that. He has the clarity and the honesty. He's, within himself. And what's interesting is next to this, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is someone who, they want to start their own business, or they want to be at the top of whatever they do. They're very ambitious and very determined. And so, it could be this type of an energy that is involved. And it seems to me like, because we do have the masculine and the feminine energies, that these are the two energies that are involved in this situation at the time. So last week, it was, at the end of the reading, it kind of showed competition. Somebody still not wanting to let go, still trying to keep themselves in the situation. And so to me, this is kind of what's going on, is the masculine being very honest with, and this could very well be the person that they may be in a relationship with at the time. But this is what they're wanting the feminine to know. This is what's going on with them right now. So it looks like they are in the process of being very honest, getting clarity regarding the ending of a situation, this situation. They are in their head regarding it. There is anxiety, but they're trying to clear out the cycle, end the cycle, allow it to complete. It is involving money and finances. There has been deception going on regarding the finances as well. They are possibly all up in their head and in their, in their mind, because they are determined to have success with this. And again, they are, planting the seeds for building their own financial resources moving forward as well. And clearly, they know that the situation that they have been in is not what they want for themselves. They have different visions, different goals, different ideas for themselves. It's not going to move forward. It's not going to progress any further. This is ending. And again, it involves the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands energies here. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on that. Where is the Divine Masculine? Okay, we have a new direction, and we have recognition. We have family. So, yeah, the Divine Masculine is moving in a different direction. He's getting everything in order so that he can make a clean move in a totally different direction. And he has the recognition this is not the direction he wants to continue moving in. And he's known that. He has known that. And it all involves money and monetary deception as well. Which again, some sort of a deception situation, but very, very clear, ready to move in an entirely different direction. He does have recognition of his twin flame, his divine feminine. So there is definite recognition. And, you know, it could very well be that this other person is aware of the connection as well. But there is definitely recognition, and it involves family. It involves family. And, you know, so there could be some family members involved as well. But, you know, the thing that we all know as divine feminines is that we are family, you know, with one another as well. So it could be, you know, wrapping all of this up so that you can put together your divine family as well. So let's see if there are any other clarifying messages that need to come through for the Divine Masculine journey. Okay. The one thing I see a lot is patience. Patience comes out when I read on this, even outside of my recorded readings. So Divine Feminine, you just need to know that. Be patient. Just be aware that your Divine Masculine is in the process of clearing things up and out for your connection, for the two of you. Again, we have healing, which came out last week as well. So he has been healing, and that is one of the reasons why he has so much clarity about himself and so much honesty and determination. He's determined. He's determined to get all this finalized and cleared up so he can have the victory and he can move forward. You know, he can move forward and actually complete this cycle. He's wanting this cycle to complete. It's almost there. It's so close, and he knows it. There is communication. So you two may be in communication with one another. If you're not now, you may be shortly. This could also be telepathically or empathically. You could be feeling each other. You could be sensing what's going on. The Divine Feminine may very well be you may know intuitively what's going on in this situation as well. And in this healing, you know, the Divine Masculine, with the healing and the recognition, he knows. You know, he's received the communication as well for himself that this is it's time to wrap this up and move in a new direction with his Divine Feminine. Next to that, we have refocusing. So yes, that goes right hand in hand in this new direction. Ready to wrap it up, refocus, plant the seeds to move forward financially and with stability for themselves. So let me see what messages the Divine Masculine would like to share with the Divine Feminine at this time. All right. it says, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. I'm not surprised to see that. I do believe that the divine masculine has been curious about the divine feminine at this time. And, excuse me. So yes. And I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. I'm going to take a break and I'll be right back. I am so sorry. I have been traveling so much lately and it's really catching up to me. So anyway, looking back at the messages here, it says, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. So that could be some of the reason why they're all up in their head. They're having they have some fears and some anxiety right now. And, you know, it could be, with this being in the Divine Feminine's reading last week, you know, it could be that he's trying to decide, you know, what to do regarding this heartache that also happened between the two of you. And so he could be looking and thinking and reminiscing about the heartache as well and how things ended between the two of you. So yeah, but you know, he is refocusing and he is going in a new direction from where he's been. So he is leaving behind this current situation. And he is very much, you know, wanting to start a new foundation, a solid foundation moving forward. And he does want victory. And again, this victory could very well be with his divine feminine, you know, and could be looking you up online just to find out, you know, are you seeing someone? Are you available? You know, how best can he approach his divine feminine in a way that is allows you both to come together with the least amount of resistance. So I do believe that is what's going on. These other two cards did fall out and I wasn't going to take them, but I am going to. This one says, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Again, we have this recognition here, and he knows that he belongs with this divine feminine, very much so. And you know, and he says that your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So for the divine masculine, he's being very honest with himself, and he is gaining that clarity that he needs. And he knows that you two belong to one another. I do believe that he wants to communicate with you, and he is wrapping up this cycle so that he can, and he is just getting all the information that he needs in order to do that. So, you know, hopefully the divine masculine can just put all this behind him and step up and communicate very soon with his divine feminine. So there you are. This is the divine masculine journey for the week of March 1st through the 7th, 2020. And I will talk with you again next week, and we'll look and see where the energies are at that time. If you would like to have a reading with me, you can book a reading on my Facebook page. It is FB for Facebook.com/answers1111. I have some specials going on right now. I have $15 for a twin flame reading or a regular relationship reading. So whichever one of those calls to you. Again, it's $15 for 15 minutes. So you can just schedule yourself in. So there you go. Thank you. Enjoy your week, and I will talk with you again soon. Take care.